Today I want to talk to you about something that affects us all, distractions. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere, constantly vying for our attention and pulling us away from our goals. But the good news is, we have the power to overcome these distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. In today's message, I want to share with you 5 ways to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals. These are strategies that I have personally used and have seen tremendous results from. And I want you to know that you are not alone in this struggle. We all face distractions in our lives, whether it's the constant buzz of notifications on our phones or the never-ending to-do lists. But by listening to this message, you are taking the first step towards turning things around. You are taking control of your life and your goals. So get ready, because in the next few minutes I am going to share with you practical and actionable tips that will help you stay focused and on track towards your dreams. So let's dive in and learn how to overcome distractions and stay focused on our goals. Because as I always say, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. So let's build that bridge together and make our dreams a reality. Starting with number 5. The 5th way to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals is to stay motivated. Motivation is the fuel that drives us towards our goals. It is the fire that keeps burning inside of us, pushing us to take action and make our dreams a reality. Without motivation, our goals will remain just that, dreams. But with motivation, we can turn those dreams into our reality. So how do we stay motivated in the face of distractions? How do we keep that fire burning bright within us? Let me share with you some strategies that have helped me and countless others to stay motivated and focused on our goals. First and foremost, we must have a clear vision of what we want to achieve. As the saying goes, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Without a clear vision, we will easily get sidetracked and lose our motivation. Take some time to sit down and define your goals. Write them down and be specific. What do you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it by? How will you feel when you achieve it? The more detailed your vision is, the more real and tangible it will become, and the more motivated you will be to make it a reality. Next, we must have a strong purpose behind our goals. Why do you want to achieve these goals? What is the deeper meaning and purpose behind them? When we have a strong purpose, we are more likely to stay motivated and focused, even in the face of distractions. Our purpose gives us the drive and determination to keep going, no matter what challenges or obstacles we may face. Another powerful way to stay motivated is to surround ourselves with positive and supportive people. The people we spend time with have a significant influence on our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If we surround ourselves with negative and pessimistic people, it will be challenging to stay motivated and focused. But when we surround ourselves with positive and supportive individuals, they will lift us up, encourage us, and remind us of our goals and purpose when we need it the most. In addition to surrounding ourselves with positive people, we must also feed our minds with positive and inspiring information. This can come in the form of books, podcasts, seminars, or anything that uplifts and motivates us. Our minds are like sponges, and what we expose them to will have a significant impact on our thoughts and actions. So make a conscious effort to feed your mind with positivity and inspiration every day. This will help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Another powerful way to stay motivated is to celebrate your progress. Often, we get so caught up in the pursuit of our goals that we forget to celebrate our achievements along the way. But celebrating our progress is essential because it gives us a sense of accomplishment and motivates us to keep going. So, take some time to acknowledge and celebrate the milestones you have achieved on your journey towards your goals. It will give you the motivation and momentum to keep moving forward. Furthermore, we must learn to manage our time effectively. Time is our most valuable resource, and how we use it will determine the level of success we achieve. When we are not managing our time well, we can easily get distracted and lose our motivation. But when we have a clear schedule and prioritize our tasks, we can stay focused and motivated to accomplish our goals. Remember, time wasted is never regained, so make the most of every moment and use it wisely. Lastly, we must have a positive attitude towards our goals and the journey towards achieving them. As the saying goes, your attitude determines your altitude. If we have a negative attitude towards our goals, we will struggle to stay motivated and focused. But when we have a positive attitude, we will see challenges as opportunities for growth and setbacks as lessons to be learned. A positive attitude will help us stay resilient and determined, even in the face of distractions. Let's dive into the number 4 way to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals. And that, my friends, is practice time management. First and foremost, let's define what time management truly means. It is not just about managing our time. It is about managing ourselves within that time. Time management is the process of planning and organizing how much time we spend on specific activities to maximize productivity and achieve our goals. It is about setting priorities, eliminating distractions, and using our time wisely. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. I am already busy enough. How can I possibly manage my time better? Well, let me tell you, my friends, time management is not about being busy. It is about being productive. It is not about doing more. It is about doing what matters most. As the saying goes, work smarter, not harder. And that is exactly what time management allows us to do. So, how can we practice time management to overcome distractions and stay focused on our goals? The first step is to identify our priorities. What are the most important things in our lives? What are our long-term goals? Once we have a clear understanding of our priorities, we can then create a plan to allocate our time accordingly. This brings me to my next point: creating a schedule. A schedule is a powerful tool when it comes to time management. It allows us to structure our day and ensure that we are spending our time on the things that matter most. Now, I'm not saying that we need to plan out every minute of our day, but having a rough outline of our day can help us stay on track and avoid getting sidetracked by distractions. One of the biggest distractions in today's world is technology. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and social media updates. And while technology has its benefits, it can also be a huge time waster if not used wisely. So, my friends, it is crucial to set boundaries when it comes to technology. Designate specific times of the day to check your emails and social media, and stick to it. This will not only help you stay focused, but it will also give you more control over your time. Another key aspect of time management is learning to say no. Many of us struggle with saying no, whether it is to our friends, family, or colleagues. We want to be helpful and accommodating, but sometimes saying yes to everything can lead to us feeling overwhelmed and overworked. So it is important to set boundaries and learn to say no to things that do not align with our priorities or goals. Remember, saying no to one thing means saying yes to something else, something that truly matters to us. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, procrastination. We have all been guilty of it at some point in our lives. We put off important tasks and convince ourselves that we will do it later. But as we all know, later often turns into never. So how can we overcome procrastination and use our time more effectively? The answer is simple: just start. Often the hardest part of any task is getting started. But once we take that first step, we gain momentum, and the task becomes easier to complete. So, my friends, do not let procrastination stand in the way of your success. Just start, and you will see the results. Lastly, one of the most effective ways to practice time management is to take breaks. I know it may sound counterintuitive, but taking breaks can actually help us be more productive. Our brains need rest, and by taking short breaks throughout the day, we can recharge and come back to our tasks with a fresh perspective. So, do not feel guilty about taking breaks. They are essential for maintaining our focus and productivity. Now to number 3, it is simple yet powerful. The third way to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals is to eliminate distractions. Yes, you heard me right. Eliminate them. You see, distractions are like weeds in a garden. If left unattended, they grow and choke out the beautiful flowers. Similarly, if we allow distractions to take over our lives, they will suffocate our dreams and goals. But the good news is, we have the power to eliminate distractions. We have the power to take control of our lives and steer it towards success. And the first step in this process is to identify the distractions in our lives. What are the things that are hindering our progress? Is it social media? Is it television? Is it negative people? Is it our own negative thoughts? Whatever it may be, it is crucial to identify them and make a conscious effort to eliminate them. Now, I understand that eliminating distractions is easier said than done. We live in a world that is constantly bombarding us with distractions. But remember, we are in control of our lives. We have the power to choose what we allow in and what we keep out. And it all starts with our mindset. We must have a strong and unwavering mindset that is focused on our goals. As the saying goes, where focus goes, energy flows. So how do we eliminate distractions? The first step is to set boundaries. We must set boundaries for ourselves and others. This means creating a schedule and sticking to it. It means saying no to things that do not align with our goals. It means setting limits on the time we spend on social media or watching television. It also means surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive people who will help us stay focused on our goals. The second step is to declutter our environment. Our physical surroundings have a significant impact on our mental state. If our workspace or living space is cluttered, it can be a major distraction. Take some time to declutter and organize your space. You will be amazed at how much more focused and productive you will be. The third step is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and fully engaged in whatever we are doing. When we are mindful, we are less likely to get distracted by external factors. So the next time you catch yourself getting distracted, take a deep breath and bring your focus back to the present moment. The fourth step is to limit multitasking. Many of us have been led to believe that multitasking is a desirable skill to have. But the truth is, multitasking is a myth. Our brains are not wired to focus on multiple tasks at once. When we try to do too many things at once, we end up getting distracted and being less productive. Instead, focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention. The fifth and final step is to practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control our impulses and stay focused on our goals. It is the key to achieving success in any area of our lives. We must learn to say no to distractions and stay committed to our goals. Remember, every time we give in to distractions, we are taking a step further away from our dreams and goals. My friends, eliminating distractions is not an easy task. It requires discipline, commitment, and a strong mindset. But I can assure you, the rewards are worth the effort. Imagine a life where you are fully focused on your goals and nothing can stand in your way. A life where you are constantly moving towards success and fulfillment. That is the life that awaits you when you eliminate distractions and stay focused on your goals. Now to the number 2 way to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals. And that is by creating a plan. Now you may be thinking, Jim, I already have a plan. I know what I want to achieve. And that's great. But let me ask you this. Do you have a detailed and actionable plan? A plan that will guide you through each step and keep you on track towards your goals? Because that's what we need in order to overcome distractions and stay focused. You see, a plan is like a road map. It tells you where you are going and how to get there. Without a plan, we are just wandering around aimlessly, easily getting distracted and losing sight of our goals. But with a plan, we have a clear direction and purpose. We know exactly what we need to do in order to achieve our goals. So how do we create a plan? Well, the first step is to have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve. What are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? Be specific and write them down. This will give you a clear vision of what you are working towards. Next, break down your goals into smaller, achievable tasks. This will make them less overwhelming and more manageable. For example, if your goal is to lose 20 pounds, break it down into smaller tasks, such as going to the gym 3 times a week, meal prepping, and tracking your progress. This will make it easier for you to stay focused and motivated. Once you have your tasks, create a timeline for each one. Set deadlines for when you want to accomplish each task. This will create a sense of urgency and help you stay on track. But remember, be realistic with your timeline. Don't set yourself up for failure by trying to do too much in too little time. Now, here's a key element to staying focused on your goals: accountability. Share your plan with someone you trust and ask them to hold you accountable. This could be a friend, family member, or even a coach. Knowing that someone is checking in on your progress will keep you motivated and on track. But creating a plan is not enough. We also need to have the discipline to stick to it. And this is where most people fail. They have a plan, but they lack the discipline to follow through. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about staying committed to your plan and not giving in to distractions. So how do we develop discipline? It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Start small and build it up. For example, if your goal is to wake up at 5 a.m. every day, start by waking up 15 minutes earlier each week until you reach your desired time. This will help you develop the discipline to stick to your plan. Another important aspect of staying focused on our goals is to have a positive mindset. Our thoughts and beliefs play a crucial role in our actions and behaviors. If we have a negative mindset, we are more likely to give in to distractions and lose sight of our goals. But if we have a positive mindset, we are more likely to stay focused and motivated. So how do we develop a positive mindset? It starts with being aware of our thoughts and replacing negative ones with positive ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I can do this. I am capable." Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who will uplift and motivate you. And most importantly, believe in yourself and your abilities. Remember, your thoughts become your reality. Now, I want to address a common distraction that we all face: social media. We live in a digital age where social media is a big part of our lives, but it can also be a huge distraction. How many times have you found yourself scrolling through your feed instead of working towards your goals? I know I have. So here's a tip. Set a timer for your social media usage. Give yourself a specific amount of time each day to check your accounts and stick to it. This will prevent you from getting sucked into the endless scrolling trap. In addition to social media, there are many other distractions that can hinder our progress towards our goals. It could be a TV show, a game, or even a friend who constantly wants to hang out. And while it's important to take breaks and have fun, we need to prioritize our goals and make time for them. Remember, we can't achieve our goals if we are constantly getting distracted. And now it's an honor to be here today to share with you the number one way to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals. I have been in the personal development industry for over 4 decades, and I have seen countless individuals struggle with staying focused on their goals. They start off with great enthusiasm, but as time goes by, they get sidetracked by distractions and lose sight of their goals. But today, I am here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. The number one way to overcome distractions and stay focused on your goals is to set clear and specific goals. Yes, it's as simple as that. Setting clear and specific goals is the foundation of success. Without them, we are like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea of life. But with clear and specific goals, we have a direction, a purpose, and a destination. Now you may be thinking, but Jim, I already have goals. I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to be happy. But let me ask you, are these goals clear and specific? What does success mean to you? How much money do you want to make? What does happiness look like to you? You see, vague goals lead to vague results. We need to be crystal clear about what we want to achieve. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people who both want to be successful. One of them has a clear and specific goal of becoming a CEO of a Fortune 500 company within the next 10 years. The other person's goal is simply to be successful. Who do you think is more likely to achieve their goal? It's the person with the clear and specific goal, of course. They have a clear target to aim for, and they can create a plan to get there. But setting clear and specific goals is not just about having a target to aim for. It's also about creating a roadmap to get there. When we have a clear and specific goal, we can break it down into smaller, actionable steps. These steps become our roadmap, our guide to achieving our goals. And when we have a roadmap, we are less likely to get distracted because we know exactly what we need to do to reach our destination. Now let me share with you the three key elements of setting clear and specific goals. Firstly, our goals must be measurable. We need to be able to track our progress and know when we have achieved our goal. For example, instead of saying, I want to be rich, we can say, I want to make $1 million in the next 5 years. This goal is measurable because we can track our income and see if we have reached our target. Secondly, our goals must be specific. We need to be specific about what we want to achieve. This means including details such as the amount, the time frame, and any other relevant information. For example, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, we can say, I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months by following a healthy diet and exercising 3 times a week. This goal is specific because we have included the amount we want to lose, the time frame, and the actions we will take to achieve it. Lastly, our goals must be challenging but achievable. Setting goals that are too easy will not push us to grow and improve. On the other hand, setting goals that are and work towards our goals every day. As the saying goes, a goal without action is just a wish. So how can we stay focused on our goals and avoid distractions? The answer is simple. We need to keep our goals in front of us at all times. We can write them down and place them somewhere we can see every day, such as our bedroom wall, our office desk, or even our phone wallpaper. This constant reminder will keep us motivated and on track. Additionally, we can also create a vision board. A vision board is a collage of images and words that represent our goals and dreams. It serves as a visual representation of what we want to achieve and can be a powerful tool to keep us focused and motivated. In closing, setting clear and specific goals is the #1 way to overcome distractions and stay focused on our goals. It provides us with a direction, a purpose, and a roadmap to achieve our dreams. Remember, our goals must be measurable, specific, and challenging, but achievable. And most importantly, we must take action every day towards our goals. As I always say, success is not something you pursue, it's something you attract by the person you become. Thank you for listening.